Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to your Friday night Smackdown review, aka the Roman Show, January 22nd, 2021 edition review. And let's get right into the action. Let's dive into it. So the show starts off with Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman. There's no Jey USO, and Jey USO doesn't even show up on the show. I wonder what happened. Maybe he's one of those that had coronavirus. I have absolutely no idea. But they started up the show when, I guess he was a little upset what happened last week, but then he's like, I'm tired of carrying this company on my back. All these years, this and that. And he's been carrying this company for a couple months now. Ever since he came back from not wanting to be on the shows. And he's like, and then Adam Pearce is like, enough of this, blah, blah, blah. Roman Reigns is like, yo, you're a pussy. Apparently he called him a pussy. I didn't catch that. But he called him a pussy. And that he's just Kevin Owens' bitch, this and that. Adam Pearce disrespected Roman Reigns, and so he disrespected Paul Heyman, and he's like, Roman's like, yo, Paul, he's disrespecting me, disrespecting you. That means that he's disrespecting us, this and that. And so Paul Heyman was talking shit, and this led to a Adam Pearce Scrap Daddy versus Big Daddy Paul Heyman match later on in the night. Then later on in the night, Roman Reigns was with Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns was sitting in the chair. Paul Heyman was behind him, and Roman's like, yo, you gotta do this. You're not a bitch. I don't have an advocate, a bitch as my advocate. I have a man as my advocate. And so Paul Heyman does it. Kevin Owens, by the way, he cuts a promo. He's like, oh, I can't go into the arena because of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns made it so I can't get into the arena. And he did a nice promo. He was talking about how he's fighting for his family and shit, the tattoos and shit like that. And so, Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman comes, and he pulled what Adam Pearce did. He's like injured and this and that, and I was like, oh, Roman Reigns is gonna come out and shit. So Paul Heyman's like, you know what it says, card subject to change. Roman Reigns comes out, he beats up Adam Pearce, and then Kevin comes out and he destroys Roman Reigns. He beats him up, and he stunners him like 10 times, and then puts Roman Reigns through the announce table with a powerbomb, and that's how the show ended off in the main event. Obviously good stuff, this Roman Reigns is making SmackDown amazing. Seriously, Roman Reigns is really killing it, and I'm loving this shit. For Kevin Owens, I like Kevin Owens, but it's tough because he just lost like 2 other times. Why have him lose again? And the third time, you know that Roman Reigns is gonna win. He's not losing the title. You're just gonna make Kevin Owens lose again, and I mean, I guess he should, because it's Roman Reigns. But why put yourself in this situation again? Anywho, then you had Sami Zayn. He makes his entrance, and he's handcuffing himself to the barricade, so he's protesting of the injustice and shit like that. So then you have Asuka and Charlotte versus Riot Squad, Liv Morgan, and Ruby Riott. I don't know, I guess it's for storyline purposes, but I'm a huge Charlotte Flair fan, but there's no need to be fucking overexposing her, like, Jesus Christ. So apparently, Billie Kay made the Riot Squad lose by accident, and Asuka and Charlotte obviously won but we need to abolish it. Burn these fucking titles. These titles mean nothing. The tag team division in this company is ass. Then there's apparently Reginald, Carmella's bitch, versus Sasha Banks, but like there's a package of that. I don't know. I seriously don't know. Then after the match, Billie Kay is apologizing to the Riot Squad, this and that, and they're like, nah, we don't want anything to do with you. So there you go. Daniel Bryan makes his entrance, and he gets on the mic, and he's talking about the Royal Rumble, hyping it up. Cesaro interrupts him. He's like, you know, I beat you last week, this and that. But then he's like, I'm issuing a challenge to whoever's already in the Royal Rumble match, 1-on-1. Dolph Ziggler comes out. Who gives a shit? And, yeah. Cesaro versus Dolph Ziggler. Cesaro wins. He won. Daniel Bryan was on commentary. And it's interesting. It looks like Cesaro's getting a push. A little push. No Shinsuke Nakamura, by the way. I'm surprised by that. Reginald the Somalian versus Sasha Banks. Now, this was an intergender match. I don't know how you feel about that. Whatever. I don't really care. Reginald, he looked really good. He was really athletic and shit. But, you know, Sasha Banks won. I mean, what did you expect? And, there you go. I don't know. Carmella gets in the ring and squares up with Sasha Banks after the match. Then you had the stuff with Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns, the good stuff, Apollo Crews versus Big E. This match was happening, and then Sami Zayn got involved. Apollo Crews won by disqualification because of Sami Zayn. He beat up Apollo, and then Sami beat up Big E. Whatever. What else you got? Then the Street Profits are walking backstage carrying a fruit basket, and then they run into Sonya Deville, who's talking to Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler leaves, and they give her the fruit basket. Congratulations for the new job, this and that. She agrees that they deserve a match, but Montez Ford isn't healed up all the way. And she wants them to chill out and play hype man. Whatever. Like, seriously, who gives a shit? But, it looks like Sonya Deville is the GM. I don't know what the fuck Adam Pearce is, but I don't know what the fuck this is. Bayley versus Bianca Belair in a obstacle course match. In an obstacle course. Bayley does her shit, and she kind of cheats, but she still got, like, she set the time for, like, 1:12. And, then she changed the obstacle course for Bianca Belair, where Bianca Belair had to carry Otis, Big Boy Otis. And, she still won. But then Bianca Belair won, but Bayley beat the shit out of her. So that was that. Then you have Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio. They're talking and getting hyped before Dominic Mysterio's match with King Corbin. No Dominic Mysterio slander. I love this guy. This kid has so much potential. He's really good. But, of course, Baron Corbin, he gets the win because, I don't know, they keep wanting to push Baron Corbin when nobody wants to fucking see him. And you gave, like, Rey Mysterio was there to, you know, put other people over. But why have Baron Corbin beat Dominic Mysterio? I don't know. Oh yeah, there was no, Steve Cutler or, the other guy, so... But I guess Baron Corbin's done with those guys. I don't know what the fuck happened. But that's your Smackdown review. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in this video. Please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn that notification bell. And let's get this review to 10 likes, 10 thumbs up. You know, we'll probably do that anyways. But, yeah, watch my other videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.